mid-June and it's at last time for the Transhumance, where we walk for 1 night and 2 days with 500 sheep heading up into the mountains. The days are really hot, and so we leave just before nightfall, about 9:30 at night, and we walk through the night to avoid the heat. We follow a disused railway line, which allows us to avoid the road. The problem is there are lots of tunnels, 11 in all, and the sound of the bells in the tunnels is just deafening. We've had some really early starts over the last week getting ready to leave, and so now we're feeling really tired. And after the last tunnel, we set up camp for the night and sleep for a few hours next to the sheep. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning, it's time to make coffee, and I think the water's nearly hot, so that'll help. Coffee will help. That's it, strong coffees, what wonders, and we're off again. I'm leaving the sheep for a couple of hours to go and get the horses, who don't do the tunnels. Here we are, we've caught up with the sheep. They're already resting in the shade. Well, they'll stay until this evening when we set off again. The horses, like the sheep, have got all day to rest in the shade. It's time to set off again. It's about 4:45 in the afternoon, and in all today we'll be climbing about 1,000 meters, so it's really important to go slowly, avoid the heat as much as possible for the sheep, and let them eat plenty on the way. It's the pony's first transhumance. She's loving it. Not far to go now. The flies have got so bad that I've decided to leave the sheep and take the horses up to where we're spending the night and get them settled in. They're really happy to arrive. They're very relaxed. They've got all they need. And now the sheep are here. Time to put them away for the night. So after a really good night's sleep under the stars, it's time to set off. The car and the trailer follow us along the way, and inside there's everything we need for us, for the sheep and for the horses. And if ever a sheep has a problem on the way, then she can go in the trailer. As ever, we let the sheep eat as much as possible along the way, and here we'll have a long pause so that they can really make the most of the grass.
Hello.
And it's breakfast time for us too. Breakfast finished, it's time to set off. Here there's a stream to cross, and so the sheep can drink. And now we're at about 1,300 metres and we're about to start the long descent down to the village of L'Esperou, where we'll stop for lunch. And we've arrived. Time for a last mouthful of grass before settling down in the shade and straight to sleep. And it's lunch and siesta for us and for the horses too. Some well-deserved pampering for Didi. It's time for the final leg through the village of L'Esperou, where lots of people are waiting to see us come past, and then on to where we spend the summer. It's now about 5 o'clock and we'll arrive about 8:30. So we've come through the village, which was quite interesting, with hundreds of people. And we've come out the other side, and now we're very nearly there. We're on the last couple of kilometres. That's it, we've arrived. The sheep know where they are. They're really happy to find the mountain grass. And before finishing for the day, there's just one last task, removing all the pompoms and the special collars and bells we put on for the Transhumance. So here we are after our first full day on the mountain and really happy to be here. François, ça va? Toi aussi, content d'être là?
Moi ça va, content d'être là, avec mon troupeau.
Les brebis?
Les brebis aussi, elles sont contentes d'être là.
Elles vont bien, pas trop fatiguées?
Non, elles vont se reposer là maintenant.
Et l'herbe?
L'herbe, elle est bien bonne, tu vois, elle est bien verte et tout, il y a de l'herbe, elles peuvent se régaler.
Oui, c'est super. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry for all the wonky footage taken from the back of my horse. It wasn't very easy. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give me a like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love that, and see you very soon.